Good morning, guys. Hello. Welcome. We are getting everything ready like always, and hopefully today we're able to answer some questions and work a bit more on the Ooze stuff. I'm pretty confident even if we don't finish this on stream today, we should be able to finish it off stream because we don't have like too much crazy progress. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope all you guys are doing very well. I do see Acorn, I see Mike, Cheese, Space Buns. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful day. Let me see if the audio is working on my end. I need to actually just check it. I shouldn't say anything and I should just check it. But give me just 1 second. Okay, I think it's fine. Listen, I always am a little paranoid about that, but I think overall it's always okay. But let's go. Q&A, let's go. Yes. I mean, usually the Slimeverse question, or the Slimeverse questions, but the streams, I do try to answer as many questions as possible, Acorns, if there are any in particular. I did notice there are like a bunch of questions in the thread that BK made, and I'm very happy about that. Some I don't think we'll be able to detail as much, or maybe even include within the initial video, so I've been kind of open to answering some of those on stream as well. And I think I did write like a little bit about it too in one of the docs, one of the Google docs that I've been working on. But yes, more lining up. We have like a general basic color for the oozes right now, at least for these three. Not all the oozes in these regions are going to be like the specific shade that we see here, right? There's going to be some different groups within each region that's going to have like a very different predominant color. Like in Teldrin, there's also like a dolphin aquatic ooze race, or as well there, that's not gonna be red. So just as like a little example, and like the dragon oozes within Zukio are also gonna be a very different color from the orange tone that we see here as well. Hey Fluffy! Hello! Welcome! We are working on Ooze stuff, or just trying to get things running up right now. And hope you've been doing well. How's your day been going? Zen with a coffee. Hello again, Zen. Hello as well. I hope you all are doing very well. I really hope so. Why is Cheese screaming? Why is Cheese screaming? What happened? Let's go. I'm glad it's getting used for its purpose. Also, I'm working along your arts. Let's go! That's good to hear, Mike. That's really good. Because I remember we were talking a bit more before stream and learning about all the things that you've been working on prior to me going live is insane. And it's so wonderful to see. I've been very excited to see all the progress that you and other people have been working on too. Ooh! Hello as well, Vinchika. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day too. I would love to know what you guys are up to. Or I guess Mika is drawing stuff, but if you guys are also like drawing alongside, or just you know, chilling, playing some games, I hope whatever it may be, it's going very well as we keep on doing this. Okay, reading through my notes from my last D&D session before playing later. Ooh, are you playing later today, Fluffy? Is that what's going on? Eldritch Noises. Hey Nox! Hello. Welcome. We are doing more of this. I'm going to try everything in my power to get these oozes lined up in a timely manner, and then do a bit of coloring. I don't think all of this will be finished on stream today, but I'm pretty confident that these oozes will be pretty much mostly colored in and finished later today. And then I'll be able to work on more stuff for a little video that we are working on. Ooh, yes, let's go. I hope it goes well, Fluffy. I will, if when it does happen, in maybe next stream or the stream, whenever you do want to tune back in, I would love to learn how it went. Very much so. Oh, speaking Chinese, cause funny. I don't know what those Chinese characters mean. I don't know what those characters mean. God damn it. Classic Eldritch Noises is my favorite. You like the Eldritch Noises too, Acorn? That's Nox's patented opening. Oh no. Chica's studying as we speak as well. That's good. Oh, speaking of studying, I am going to make a conscious effort every day, at least, if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. I'm going to be doing some studies because I was making excuses and I was telling like Vactor and other people like, oh yeah, like just do a little bit of studying every now and then. Just 5 or 10 minutes goes a long way. And I wasn't preaching my own stuff because I was actively working on other things and not doing like any warm-ups or any study routines. So I had to make another folder. But we did some little like just quick anatomical studies of like I forgot what those are called, the serratus interior or exterior, and then the shoulder muscles as well, like the, damn, what was it called, the shoulder plates. So we did a little bit of that just to add as a warm-up, and I'm going to be doing everything in my power to actively do little small studies, just improving, like, brush up on anatomy and knowledge. I need to remember the names. It's very, very, like, something for me that I've valued a lot when it comes to anatomy studies is learning each name for each muscle, even though it doesn't really like do much for you like physically or like when you're actually drawing something. It does help me at least kind of remember and associate things more. BRB, gotta do something important real quick. All good, Acorn. All good, all good. I already failed 2 exams? No! You don't know what the hell? Sure, thank you for that, Fluffy 2. I'm excited to learn what occurs in your lovely, lovely campaign. Or very, very dark campaign, I guess. I mean, it could be lovely and dark at the same time. A lot of good things could happen. I have one more member to finish, have a concept of, and then I can just happily send that to you. Absolutely, Mike. And anything that you do want to share, or you're okay with sharing on stream, by all means, let me know. I can share stuff early on right now, too, since it is very, it's like the first 10-ish minutes or so for the stream, so I do not mind sharing that progress either. Also, Poggers, J-Money, Poggers. Welcome, J-Buddy, welcome, welcome. More Ooze stuff. I don't know if you were here for the last couple streams, but we are just working on more assets for our video, and it's going pretty well. It's going very, very well. And like I said before, I'm gonna try to answer some questions. I did brush up on some, like 2, I think Crumbs and Vactor posted a bunch, but there was like 2 questions in particular that I did want to like embellish a bit more, and I'll wait for a little bit to answer those. My mom is gonna kill me. I hope not, jeez. I really hope not. I just have to finish Apollo's group of buddies for his party. Okay. I found an extremely convoluted exploit on Knobcraft, which gives me access to the most powerful workstations in the game. Oh my god, Nox. But I mean, it's a convoluted exploit? How did you figure that out yesterday, Nox? Or was this like more of a recent discovery for the exploit to get the most powerful workstations? Oh my goodness. I hope nobody else knows about that. Oh, what was it? I remember watching your one video like a while ago, Nox, from like the cheater that you punished. I think they looked like a zombie or something. I don't know if that was the actual player themselves, but like seeing them just get sent to the cosmos was so funny. I was not ready for that at all. She's just casually dancing. It's like, oh yes, nothing wrong is happening at all. My studies are going to shit. No. Including just randomly just coming up, oh yeah, Apollo and Jim's mom design. I was gonna say, I was not expecting that at all either, Mike. Just casually be like, oh yeah, here, Val, here's like some doodles with like Jim, well not Jim, with Apollo and Mika and the scene I was talking about yesterday. And oh, here's some more family members. Here's the mom. Here's more lore that's being worked on. It's like, oh my god. I'm being bombarded with a lot of great stuff all at once. And I've been very, very appreciative for that too. It's been insane. Oh, I did talk to Lux a little bit about some questions for the Pantheon stuff, and it made me realize I probably should have asked this to everyone probably yesterday, but I did just want to get like a general feel on like how the questions were. But Lux did an amazing job answering all of the ones that I had. I may have some more in the future, but I will probably be setting those questions, those same ones that I sent to Lux, to everybody else. Some of them you may not be able to answer right away, and that's completely fine. Like some, I think I wanted to learn like the relationship between your god and other divine entities or other members within the Pantheon, or even like the WoW gods themselves, stuff like that. And obviously you guys aren't gonna know that if some of the other gods aren't made yet. So, yeah, that's probably going to be a bit more just back and forth in regards to those questions. But some of them are a bit more straightforward, like what powers they have or what are they the god of and whatnot. So I will be trying to get those out to the specific individuals in mind. Testing my reading skills? Oh, no. To craft these workstations, you need blazing blood, which you can harvest from blazes. It makes sense. Naturally, there aren't any blazes in the overworld. And the nether is locked. Here's where it gets tricky. I took a pig, struck it with lightning to turn it into a zombie piglin, returned it into a regular piglin with a pagan ritual, applied a nether wart tincture to prevent him from turning back, and now he's eternally bartering items, among which are lanterns filled with blazing blood. That is one hell of a loophole. I'm not gonna lie, Docs. Very, very cunning, or very, like that's a very smart thing to do, or that's a very convoluted and smart thing to do, something that I would have never guessed. I can't even figure out a simple puzzle. I can't even figure out like a simple door opening puzzle. I would have never done something like that to get some, what is it? The blaze blood? Yeah, blazing blood. I would have not done that, but that's cool. That's really good to hear. The video is just me testing the spell on a zombie. Okay. So that wasn't the person that you punished at all. I remember I think the context or what you said above is like, this is what you get for cheating in the server. And I was like, wait, huh? Like, holy crap, you get sent to like the nether, or you get sent to like some other plane of existence. Welcome back, Acorn. Welcome back. As you said, the grind never stops. Apparently not, but I respect it wholeheartedly, BK. I very, very much do. It's been amazing seeing all the stuff that you guys have been working on. Absolutely. And some of the questions will probably change. Like I said, I'm going to send it to most of you guys, hopefully after the stream today. You guys do not have to answer them at any pace. Like, you can answer them whenever. But I will just give you like a small questionnaire that you can embellish at your own leisure. But yeah, huge shout out to Lux for basically being my test dummy for the questions that I sent. I may add some more. I may add some. Yeah, I may add some, or I may take some away later on, just because I know some make more sense as you guys learn a bit more about the Pantheon itself. So yes. Ooh, Minecraft workarounds are so indistinguishable from a Warlock's ritual. It sounded like some dark-ass ritual, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. It's still very, very cool. I think you gave me some questions like that. I did, Nikkei, but the actual questions that I gave to Lux were slightly different, but I'm going to just be resending it. I know some of them you probably have answered them before, Nikkei, and I probably asked the same ones to Hollow too, but I think I'm just going to do like a sort of clean slate type of approach and have it to where everyone just gets the same questions for now, and then I'll be updating some back and forth later on too. But yeah, honestly, for your deity and for Hollow's deity, I'm pretty much set on, Mikkei. Like, there's not like anything I'm like too much like wondering about, so you don't have to worry about that too much. It's just I would like to give you guys the opportunity to answer more questions too, if there was like some that you guys didn't get the opportunity to answer. So I will be just handing that out to the deity division. Is that a good word? The deity division? That sounds terrible, but I'm trying to come up with something. Kinda, yes. I was like, oh, it's Minecraft. Never mind, what game is this? Never mind what game this is or what stuff this is. It's some dark warlocky ritual. That's what's happening. I'm a genius when my brain works at full capacity. Let's go. Yo, hey Captain, welcome. Hope you're doing well too. More lining up stuff in regards to the oozes. Nob's gonna get a V3 because the V2 went too much into a poor little meow meow category for me. The poor meow meow category? So wait, they're gonna get a V3. Oh, so you're revising Nop again, Space Buns? Wait, am I correct about that? Morning, Koopa. Hello. Welcome as well. We have some progress to share about the oozes. We're lining up the oozes right now as we speak. And I've basically just been trying to update a lot of the deity group on what I'm going to be doing for the near future. So I'm just going to be asking probably the same-ish questions that I asked Lux yesterday to everybody else. But how have you been? How did the Hollow Knight stuff go? I was lurking for a lot of it, but did you get a lot significant progress made, or how did that go? It is always nice to see you and everyone as well. Okay dokie, yes. No worries, but don't hesitate to ask more questions for her. Yes, okay. I will. I very, very much will. That was fun to see what I'm doing. What are you up to? Any answer questions? What are different types of ooze, red ooze? I need help to come up for this man. What are different types of ooze? Like red oozes in particular, Mike? Well, the main red ooze that I have right now are the wolves, or like the wolf group of Teldris. And they are like within the Greek-inspired region for the planet Oozeus. In terms of other red ooze groups, you could argue that even the Omvi, like the lion individuals, and the Zukin can be a bit more red-ish in their design. So if you are thinking of like animal traits, and depending what region you want to go for, you can make like a pseudo-red like tiger ooze or pseudo-red lion ooze. But primarily those would be like the main three like animal feature slash regional variants for like sort of reddish oozes as well. I meant question. Oh yeah. I am still needs to be more evil, less tragic. Why do you say that, Space Buns? Do you want Nob to be a very evil individual? Or did you, was it just something that you were wondering about? Because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. For Nob's approach, I know originally you did make them very, very evil, but I thought, like, as time progressed, you went to against making them more of, like, a tragic character, because they're, like, someone that's more of, like, a product of their environment, if I remember correctly. The surrounding events that have occurred have kind of made them the individual that they are. Red oozes, okay. I am still in my brain works at full capacity, brain overload. Oh no. I'm playing Friday Night Funkin' and Bambi Striding Crisis. Nice. Can I call you and show you? No, you cannot, Captain. I'm working on this at the minute. So, no. Made a lot of progress finally on Hollow Knight. Ooh, 115 deaths and counting, but finally feels like I'm about to finish. Let's go. Vocal cord distressed again to the voice acting, but that's part of it. That's fair, Koopa. Like I said, when you're talking for a minute, like just non-stop, it gets to you. It very, very much does. Believe me. Oh man, but that's good to hear that you're making like a bunch of significant progress on that. That's awesome. Do you think you're gonna be finishing it next stream or stream after? Red oozes, he knows things. Oh, is Nox, are you thinking about something in regards to red oozes? Oh my god, a red ooze tiger. Yes, you can very much go for that too. Hey slime nerd, welcome Pancrap. Hello. Welcome. I'm trying everything in my power to get these oozes drawn out in a somewhat timely manner. This will be done today. No matter what. So, yes. But, oh my god, Apollo's group's gonna be coolest. Nice. Oh, thank you for the hydrate as well, Pancrep. Thank you. How's your day been, Pancrep? Also, I just realized I almost have the rainbow with them. Just all the infinity stones of ooze colors. I mean, that's pretty cool. Trying to get as much, I guess, diversity within the tribe itself. I will say, depending which ooze it is, they will have a very different, like, a cultural practice to them. So, you are making, or you're potentially brewing up a very interesting tribe. I will say that, Mike. Very, very interesting tribe. Hold on, are colored oozes set for specific animals like red is for wolves? Yes! So it is also, welcome Vector, it is tied to regions, and depending the animal, they have like a small-ish spectrum of colors that they can alternate between. So like in Teldrin, like I said, there's a wolf group, a dolphin group, and I forgot the other one, owls. There's owls, wolves, and dolphins within Teldrin, and the wolves have like a sort of like reddish tone to them, but they can like fluctuate a little bit more. Like it's sort of the same logic with the slimes with some of their color features. So like, let me go right here. Can I move this a bit more? They can be like around these colors. I mean, I hope you can kind of see the slight variance. like something like this, they will like be always like some sort of like reddish hue, but they won't vary too much. Like you won't have like a wolf from Teldrin being like this color, right? Like some sort of like greenish tone, or like some like a more bluish hue as well. They will always be like some variants of like a reddish, warmish value, and the same will apply to the other like specific animals as well. Same with like a dolphin ooze, like there'll always be some sort of coolish, bluish, greenish tone, like somewhere around there. But you won't ever see like a red dolphin. I can always tell when someone is lying. I can tell when they are standing too. Wait, what? I can always tell when someone is lying. I can tell when they're standing too. Is that another joke? I mean, V1 was pure evil with a sad backstory, but then Toll happened and I realized that he is too nice. I want that man to manipulate his children like his life depends on it. Oh my god. This man needs to give drama to their children. Yes. I mean, they are divine entities, so what's a divine entity without a sad backstory to them? Oh my. Also, Mega Chimecho or Kameko? Oh, from Pokemon? Is that a thing? Is there a Mega Chimecho? Oh, hey, Benchi. Oh, this has been pretty decent. I'm just chilling with a doggo right now. Got you, Pancrap. I hope that's still going very, very well. I really hope so. But in my fingers, we're going at speed of light. Oh my god. Hello, Hollow. Welcome, Hollow. More ooze stuff over here. Rubs my hands with a big grin. Oh my. So it's region specific. Is a red line ooze possible? Yes. So the main color of I can kind of show it right now. Let me see if I can show that to you. So something like this would be like the base color of like a lion ooze. They'd be like somewhat more yellow, but you can have some that's a bit more like orangey, and red would be pushing it a little bit, but it is possible you can have an ooze be like this kind of color too. Like anything that's like around there would make a lot of sense. You can push a little bit more too, but obviously like the saturation can fluctuate. If you do want it to be a little bit more red, a little bit more yellow, you can very, very much go for that as well too, Vactor. But yes, let me keep on working on this. Oh, Vector, also, some questions I can't answer, and I know some questions I'm not going to be able to answer for the first video. There was one question that you did talk about in regards to godhood, or like ascendancy to godhood, that I did notice within the threads section, and for like a TLDR, like a short answer to that is basically yes. Some slimes, or not even just slimes, but individuals in the Slimeverse can ascend to godhood, and through like various means. There is like a power system that I am trying to think about that is pseudo Hades inspired, where it is through like some form of like boon system, but I don't have the specifics for it yet, and trying to talk about it off the top of my head. I know I did talk about it to Mike, I believe it was Mike, but I will be mentioning that once I have like all the details kind of set up for that. So yes. It just makes sense because the Pantheon is a huge portion of the Slimeverse. Having it be in like some sort of boon-esque system just makes sense in my head, particularly. So there are even more ooze variations since it's only warm colors here. Yes, there are 100% hollow. It is tied more to like the group of people. So there are like dolphin individuals, like a dolphin tribe within Teldris that is predominantly like a greenish blue tone. Right, but like all the wolves, all of the wolf race within the ooze group or within Teldrin, they're all going to be some sort of warmish reddish tone, and that'll apply for like each respective animal within the ooze regions as well. Mayonnaise? Why would you say that, Boxy? Mayonnaise. Mega Chimecho in ZA DLC looks so cute. Wait, ZA is getting DLC? Mega Chimecho. Is this a thing? Or is it? Oh, is this true? Wait, what the hell? Is this actually real? Is this the canon design for Mega Chimecho? What the fuck? I mean, it looks way cooler than like 90% of the Mega Evolutions in ZA. I didn't even know ZA was getting DLC. This actually doesn't look. This looks pretty good. I also like the ring, or like the metallic part around it, kind of being the shape of a Chimecho face as well too. That's actually really good. What the hell? Is this actually canon? I mean, it looks like it. That's really dope. Oh my, we can tell when they're sitting. It's Regents. Yes, absolutely. It's kind of a little question. I was hesitant to ask it since the verse isn't fully established. Yeah, like just basically for the short term factor, they can. Some individuals can ascend through godhood in various means, but specifically, I can't say those means just yet. But just to think about like potential ways that most individuals ascend to godhood, either through like D&D, like some lost artifacts of a fallen god, or maybe a god really like favors you and whatnot. Actually, funny enough, I think that was kind of how I think Nox mentioned it a while ago with the red deity or something in relation to the red slime pantheon, or maybe having some form of ascension through those means as well too. So I could be wrong, but that is very much a thing. For sure, for sure. It's crazy how Z is getting a DLC this early. Absolutely insane. Yeah, it's really crazy. Well, if I finish the game, 5 hours ain't too bad, so it feels like I'm almost back to my old schedule. That's good. I would say, so 5 hours ain't too bad if you finish the game. Okay. Because if you're making significant progress and you're very, very close to beating it, Koopa, I hope that you're able to beat it in a short amount of time. I really hope so. As we keep getting this. I hope I can finish this freaking drawing in a short amount of time, too. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's crazy. Yeah, it is very crazy. I love the fact that my red guy is changed. Was originally going to be a ram. Now he's a coolest tiger. Yes, coolest tiger indeed, BK. Because, like I said, the animals that are associated with the colors for slimes are very different for the colors associated with oozes. Like a red, you can see it right there. A red slime is associated with like rams and whatnot, but like a red ooze has like generally they're associated with wolves, but you can make like a reddish hue to these other two predominant like animal ooze groups as well. So that is very, very much a thing that you can make. DZ was announced on launch. It was announced on launch? I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know at all. How's Monster Hunter World going so far? 34%. Ooh, nice. Don't like this mega. Anyways, I'm here. Welcome, welcome. I dread the ZA DLC among the leaked mega list is Mega Absol Z. I don't want them to defile my boy. Oh my goodness. Wait, Absol? Oh yeah, Absol already has a mega evolution, right? Because I'm pretty sure like that was like an X and Y, but they made like another one, another variant, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Absol had a mega. Right, because he had like wings and stuff. They announced the DLC before the game release. Got you, Queen. Yes, the Queen. Because Sens with their sketchbook. Oh God. I meant I was like for 5 hours. I keep finding all the optional areas and bosses. The game does not point my direction towards anything, so I have to keep exploring. I got you. Okay. So hopefully you're able to finish it soon. Have you, from what I was told, Hollow Knight has like a super hard area. I think it's called like White Palace or something like that. I don't know if the White Palace is hard. Have you done that yet? Or is that like a super endgame area? I don't know too much about Hollow Knight. I just know anytime it gets mentioned, I either learn a little bit through Nox or I learn a little bit through Crochet or some other people that have played it. But have you been to the White Palace yet, Koopa? Mega Absol Z. Okay. There's also mention of other Mega Z Pokemon like Garchomp. Okay. So they're gonna do like little variants for some pre-existing Megas. I mean, that's fine. I'm not against that, but I don't know. I feel like there's so many Pokemon already that like just doing multiple variants for pre-existing Mega Evolutions just feels a little feels like a little too much for me. I don't know. I would much rather see like Pokemon that don't have a Mega at all receive one for sure. But I mean, it is what it is. I know Absol's a fairly popular Pokemon. Charizard is obviously a popular Pokemon, so giving them like multiple variants makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. I want to see a game. Was it Game Freak that's making ZA, or is it a different company that's making it? But whoever's designing it, I hope that they give love to like other not as common Pokemon. Hopefully the designs are good though, because they butchered some of them. Like holy crap! I think Chimecho looks fine. Chimecho looks more than fine. I think that's like an okay design. I just don't like the very lazy ones where they just don't do anything crazy at all with the characters. Like, what was it, Pyro or whatever? Like the lion one, just getting like a very tall tuft of hair was just made no sense to me at all. Apollo talking with mother. Though I can't say for affirmative, Apollo stumble upon the red guy was welcome in the tribe after you talk to his mom about it. Okay. Let's say because for sure some tribes are much more like reclusive to some of their people, Mike, but there's definitely some tribes that are more inclusive to like other groups as well, and they wouldn't mind like just living amongst different like regional variants, like it's Pokemon. No, like they wouldn't mind living amongst other groups of oozes as well, because the oozes are fairly reclusive, but some of them do like a lot of the larger groups and tribes do condone or do conduct like trading decrees or other like bartering exchanges and whatnot with amongst like other regions, other areas as well. But there are some groups that are way more reclusive than others, for sure. The meta is dead. I can ruin the DLC with 2 words, which is also on the leak list. Mega Tatsugiri. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, Nox. Mega Aggron Z would be better to give new megas for different Pokemon that haven't received anything. I agree, Vector. I agree. Like it's just, I feel like it's overkill. I really do. Token, I'm not sure. I'm going in blind. Also, the bank in the game stole my money. 4,500 Geo gone. Wait, how? How did that happen, Goopa? What the hell? That's bad. No. The meta is dead. I haven't found the White Palace yet. Last place I explored was Deep Nest and some other place I can't remember the name of at the moment. If I find White Palace, likely I'll be digging into it. I am wishing you the best of luck when it comes to that, because I was told White Palace is really hard, but some other veterans of Holland will be like, oh please, White Palace is actually the easiest area. What like, it's very simple, and I've like only went there on my first try. I did not die a single time, but it's like, for the average person, I'm sure White Palace is probably one of the harder areas or the hardest area in the first game. But there's always like those elitists that will be like, oh, well, this game is just a joke in particular. It's the same thing with Dark Souls. I don't know why, but there's always like those type of people. I guess it's in like most games. It's not just like in those specifically, but the elitists in those games are always annoying to deal with. Canon events? Oh, is it canon events? Oh. Let's go. I forgot. Hollow also knows a lot about Hollow Knight and Silk Song as well, too. Nox as well. I remember that part. Oh, no. Let's remember about Deep Nest. Okay. Definitely this was like younger Apollo. Just thinking, hey, Mom, I know how we run things, but I think we should think things over, especially what's happened for a couple of years. We need more help, and I think this guy's kind of cool. He saved my ass. Yes. Okay. I mean, that's very justified. And also, Mika, you can make your tribe like a lot more inclusive. It's just like depending the Ooze group, like generally a lot of them do tend to stick to themselves, and they just barter, or like they hunt and gather amongst themselves too. But the larger groups do try to forge different like relationships or I guess connections to the other larger groups within Oozeus itself, which is very important. It is very important, and even now, or like post Oozaic War, a lot of the tribes within the planet are a lot more, I guess, friendly amongst one another, just because they had to band together in order to like defend against the slime, the slime incursion. It is pretty dark, a little dark. Did Val's forget I exist? No, it's just really hard to read. It's really hard to read YouTube comments, Acord. I apologize. Rip to my Indonesian grades. Oh no. I'm sorry, Acord. I'm very sorry. My test next week. I got an Indonesian test next week, and I can't remember any of the language except for numbers 1 through 99. Jam, o'clock, Asaya, I'm, and Pada. At. Okay. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting as well. I swear it's not on purpose, Acorn. I swear. It's not. I still don't know. I still don't. Bank said we'll hold Geo for you and you can withdraw. I go back to try and get my money back, and the bank lady was gone. Wait, now surely that's gotta be like some story thing. Surely there has to be like maybe some progression thing, because why would the lady just disappear after taking all your stuff? Or is that like intentional? Was that an intentional moment? Oh, White Palace is also known as Path of Pain. Okay, at least it's not something that people are like brushing over, because I don't know how the elitists approach that, but I know in some other games it's like, oh well, oh, this hard area that everyone says is hard is actually very easy because you could just do this one strat, and it's just like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that at all. Oh no. 112% in Steel Soul mode, need I say more? Nice. I was just watching my dad struggle on Dark Souls. Oh no. Oh god. And the worst part is that the Indonesian teacher freaking sucks at her job. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Acorn. I'm wishing you the best of luck on that, but it's not sounding good. It's not sounding good at all. Oh god, no. That's the case, hell yeah. Yeah, a lot of the Ooze groups within Oozeus are a lot more inclusive after post-Oozaic War. I know Crumbs also asked a question in regards to the Oozaic War and like stuff that happened before and after, and I can answer a bit of that, but even I myself don't have like all the events fully recorded, but I can say how the Oozaic War did start originally, and a lot of it was just through fear because of the realization of the planet's growth being oppressed by the advancements of technology that the slimes have been developing. But I mean, the slimes have had to develop it just in order to survive on the hostile planet itself. So yeah, a lot of tensions arose between the slimes and the oozes because of this impediment of growth. Do you think the yellow slime goddess would be flattered or offended if an orange slime named a mech after them? Would they be? Honestly, I could see them potentially being offended by that, Zen. I could very, very much so see that. Oh no. Who's Acorn in YouTube chat? I'm trying my best to respond. It's really hard for me to respond at times in YouTube chat. But I do try. I do try. Oh god. Let's see. I'm thinking of the trend that Apollo's from. It's a bit more friendlier than other tribes. That's okay after what happened. Yes, it would be completely fine. Yeah, because a lot of the tribes, like some are still reclusive, Mike, but other tribes are way more welcoming because they did have to band together. Oh, I did want to say this too. The Violet Slime nobles, or like a lot of groups within the Violet Slimes, are also allied with members or with other tribe groups of Zukio. So a lot of the Violet Slimes do reside within like this general area. I mean, I hope you can see my cursor around here, because a lot of them do have like treaties and pacts with the oozes within Zukio, and that was even a thing before the Oozaic War. It's why some slime groups were not as for like just assaulting Teldris and assaulting their land, trying to like basically take out the threat before. Well, there was never like a threat to begin with, but a lot of like slimes spread mass hysteria after the oozes said, oh, you guys should cease development of your land because it's actually hurting the planet itself. But then a lot of the slimes were like, they're just trying to wipe us out. They don't want us to expand because the oozes are the enemies, and we must stand together in order for all of slime kind to prosper. And that was like some orange it was like an orange slime general that proposed that idea. And then at the time of that idea being proposed, they also showed off one of their new machines of destruction, or like just another like new like military mech. And a lot of different slime groups were very much against like the advancements of military technology, because a lot of them originally just wanted to like live on the planet and not really do any like wars or anything like that. So yeah, a lot of tensions arose because of that, and a lot of slime groups were very much against the war being started. Why did the Sunlight go to university? Because it had too many degrees. Okay, all right. I thought we were safe from those. I really did, but apparently not. Apparently not from Acorn. God damn it. God damn it. No. I'm thinking. Oh yes. I have entered. Welcome, Dutch. Welcome. Rise of the SANI. Get the SANIs out of here. No. I send you the work in progress, the red ooze guy. Thank you. You're giving me ideas. Goddamn slimes are assholes. Yes, very much so, Hollow. Some slimes, like I said, violet slimes were against the war. Green slimes were against the war. Blue slimes were generally against the war. Orange slimes loved the war. They wanted to like make more and more machines of destruction, but there was a division between the orange slimes. Some were pro-war, and others were not for the war because some of them were like, I guess, in line with their like machines, and the sentient artificial intelligence was like, hey, this is fucked up. Why are we committing such destruction and such grave acts of atrocity that will basically impede the planet's progression? I'm out. So orange slimes were very like divisive. What else? Red slimes had no real say in the matter. They were just ground soldiers, so red slimes were like half as well. What else? Yellow slimes were very much for the war too. Yellow slimes too were also on the side for that as well. You're never safe from anything. I mean, that's fair. That is very, very fair. Oh god. Can I say about pink slimes? I mean bias, but I think the healers would be against bias. Yes, pink slimes would be very, very much against the war as well. But some pink slimes would want to avoid seeing their slime brethren get wiped out too. So some pink slimes would enlist in the war as combat medics. And yeah, you could argue there was a lot of divisiveness between some of the slime groups, and some of them were just very, very much pro just going into the ooze territory and basically wiping out their existence because they thought, or they were able to mass hysteria a lot of the slime groups, and up to the point where it was like, oh yeah, these oozes are bad, they're trying to kill us because they want us to stop making technology, they want us to stop expanding as a group of people. Do you want to cease your existence? No! So we must enlist in this war. And yeah. A lot of incentives were also given out during the Oozaic War, basically false promises to different slime groups being like, oh, you will be promised this plot of land once we are able to quell the ooze threat, or you will have this very nice, comfy job when you, if you enlist into our military and whatnot, like, oh, you'll become a captain of your own ship and your own fleet, and it'll be wonderful. So a lot of, like, false promises were given during this conflict as well. How did the Indigos feel about it? The Indigos? That is a good question. How would the Indigos feel about it? I had like the very obvious ones settled, but some of the other colors that are a bit more like in between. The Indigos themselves, honestly, were for, or like some of the more like, I guess, the war-hungry ones, they were a bit more indecisive, but generally Indigos were a bit more for the war because they did want to see how the conflict would occur, and some of them wanted to conduct very interesting experiments because of said war. You know, a lot of horrific things occurring at that time. Oh, eternity with the... Okay, alright. I'm just... Alright, I don't know why you always open up with this. Every single time, I always see it. Every single time from eternity. But welcome, welcome. We're drawing oozes and talking about the Oozaic War. Thank you as well for detailing more about your crewmates in after stream eternity. Very, very cool. A lot of cool progress being shared there as well. We have another potential crewmate that Eternity did share within the Slimeverse references tab a while back, and they look absolutely incredible. Absolutely. When were you ever safe with us? What do you mean? What do you mean? So it's warm colors versus cold, kinda? Is it kind of like that, though, Hollow? Is it? I think it might be. It almost is. That was unintentional in every way, shape, and form, Hollow. But you do kind of have a point. It was almost like every single warm color was for it, and then every cool color was kind of against it. But the Indigos were for the war. Violets were very much against it, too. The progress. Let's go. Not SANI, not now. Anything but SANI. Would the yellow slime goddess be flattered or offended? That's also a good question, too. I'm not too sure, though. I think if you, like... you have to show the yellow slime goddess the mech and, like, maybe, like... I guess so. Pray to them and be like, hey, my yellow goddess, I have come to you with a wonderful construction, a wonderful construct in your name. If it doesn't look good, the yellow goddess will probably smite you on the spot. I'm not gonna lie, or probably curse your mech with eternal ugliness in the design. I don't know. It would be something. It would be like just some unfortunate curse would be given to the mech if it didn't pass their vibe check at all. Probably. Except pink was a warm color to remember. Yes. I would say pink for the most part would be against it, but there would definitely be some combat medics because they would be too worried about seeing like their slime brethren perish. But I could see for the most part a lot of pink slimes being against the war. Going to design his chess pieces. Okay, I hope you have fun with that too. I'd say Indigos would probably do so. Wars do advanced technology and knowledge in general. Yes, I would say I am in the same line as that vector. Like the Indigo slimes would be more so in line with seeing how everything progresses, because that would be sort of like new advancements or like a new event that they could record and study from. So yeah, they would be very much like, oh, an interesting conflict, one that we have not seen before, one that I must research more into. Wait, what did you retract? I know this is random, but if you watch season 2 of Fiona and Cake, emotionally prepare yourself. We were talking about that in the past, Acorn, as well. I feel like people did mention Fiona and Cake in the past, and they said it was good, and I need to watch it, but holy crap, there's a long list of stuff to watch. A very, very long list of things to watch. I watched K-pop Demon Hunter yesterday, Demon Hunters, and it was a peak. It was absolute peak. I'm kind of upset that I never watched it earlier. It was really upsetting, but it was good. Ooh, of mine. Oops, I mean. Okay. Ooze, I just realized a certain character of mine would, oh wait, let me go up here. Would have been alive for this. A certain character of yours would be alive for this, PK? Are they spoiler? Is it a spoiler heavy thing or no? Oops, of mine, I meant. Oh, yes. Ooze might have been upset because they might want to know more about Oozes, maybe. I mean, it would, like I said, I think there would be more towards the war than against it for sure. Except pink, yes. How long do you think a particularly skilled slime could dodge a goddess wrath? Asking for a friend. I mean, in particular, Zen, I don't know if a lot of slimes would be able to dodge the smiteful wrath of the yellow slime goddess, but if there was a particular orange slime that was known to be a grave robber in their younger years, and they're very adept at shooting and operating a Cyclops mech, I'd give them like 10 seconds. I would give them like 10 seconds maybe at most. Oh no. I feel like 12th Architect would be a great orange slime. 12th Architect, Nox? Is that a character from a game or a show? Or is that like another OC? Oh my. Knock knock, who's there? Noble. Noble who? Noble, that's why I knocked. Nobel. Combat medics definitely, though I do like the thought that some would leave anonymous boxes with bandages and medical stuff for the other side as well. A little rebellion, true, because they just, for sure, pink slimes would not want to see any conflict. I could very, very much see some pink slimes like just leaving some care for like the opposing faction too, because they don't want any of this. They do not want any of this. A lot of people that signed up for the war do not want to be part of any of this. But it is just a bunch of fear-mongering being spread amongst a very prominent Lieutenant Orange Slime individual. So yes, it is not something that people are very, very for regardless. Obviously, some people are like enjoying it and they want to like see the world burn and they're more chaotic and whatnot. It's like, oh yes, let's go for it. Let's do everything we can. But it is what it is. I will say, it's very rare, but I don't think a single violet slime was in the war, just because if any of the slimes or any of the violet slimes or the Sukin oozes showed up in the war, it would break their treaty. So they very, very much did a bit of like a pact amongst the violet slimes where like if any of them do show up in the battle, they are basically like disowned or shunned from the violet slime community as well. I do plan on watching K-pop Demon Hunters movie as well. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I mean, I don't know if it's really spoiler heavy, but it was a really good movie. I genuinely enjoyed it so much. I knew from the first like 10 minutes of watching, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna love this movie. And from the first 10 minutes, I'm like, yep, this is a good movie. I don't know why I didn't watch it earlier. It hurts me. It pains me to know that I was missing out on a peak form of fiction. I just know the Violet Goddess might have a good laugh at this. It's just Gaia. Okay. Absolutely. Some characters from Silk Song. So the 12th Architect? Ooh, okay. I need to see who they are in particular. Is this why the orange ooze save the poor? Oh, potentially, you never know. There's a very specific reason for that. Would slimes and oozes have an equivalent of the Geneva Conventions? Do I know what the Geneva Convention is? I feel like I should know what the Geneva Convention is. Is it like a peace treaty? Geneva Convention? Series of international treaties that form the core of international humanitarian law, establishing the rules for the humane treatment of people in armed conflict. Oh, like in armed conflict? So like the rules of war in particular? Most significant are the 4 1990 conventions, which protect wounded soldiers, prisoners of war, and civilians. At the time of the Oozaic War, at the very beginning, Hollow, I would say no. Because there was never like a big conflict like this ever prior to this occurring. So maybe in the midst or towards like the end of the Oozaic War, it would probably have something equivalent to that as well. So yes, later on for sure. Context for what I'm saying about the Violet Goddess laughing is that the Yellow God is getting offended that a Meg got named after her. Oh, okay. I got you, Mickey. I was for a second like, wait, are they laughing in the context of the war happening? It's like, wait, huh? Wait just 1 second. But it's more so in regards to the mech. It would be so funny. The Violet Goddess is like laughing at the Yellow Goddess for having like a mech named after her, and then right after Taka shows the Yellow Goddess mech, somebody else shows a Violet Goddess mech that looks just the same, but it has like a violet hue to them, and then the Violet Goddess just starts freaking out. It's like, what the hell? It would just be so. I mean, I could see that happening. Because they'd be like, your beauty is immeasurable, Violet Goddess. It's something that I would never be able to compare to anything else. As a gesture, I've made this. Ensues another similar Taka-shaped mech, but it's violet instead of orange. It's like, what the? Why Ayata? Something like that. Geneva Convention was the War Crime Convention. The Worm Crime Convention? You don't know what the Geneva Convention is? At Vector, the last time I probably learned about that or knew about that was probably when I was like in middle school, so I do not remember any of that at all. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard of it. I know I studied it before, but I do not remember any of it at all. I'm not gonna lie. So I had to look it up. Particularly curious about the part about leaving the medics alone, as in you let the medics do their job. Yes, for that in particular, although like I said, that would probably apply later into the war itself, just because there wouldn't be any like sort of like rules of war, like any cease treaty or any like anything in that regard that's similar to the Geneva Convention. So it would probably develop later on. It would probably be something that the the Violet Slimes and the Zukin would eventually come up with, since they were trying to like cease the war from happening. So it would be like a later development as well. Taka major simp. What? Oh, that would be funny. Should be like how the irony of this? It's like, what? Just as soon as the Violet Goddess starts laughing at the Yellow Goddess, another mech shows up that looks just like the Violet Goddess. You need to work on your crystalship. That looks a little bad. They wouldn't be as pissed off as the Yellow Goddess would be. Just a little bit of smiting occurring. Oh no. There we go. But yeah, it would definitely be a later development, and that would be thanks to the Violets, Slimes, and the Zukin, for sure. Something similar to the Geneva Convention, Hollow, in regards to that question. But yeah, I mean, I knew about it, damn it. I definitely forgot about it. There's so much world history that I genuinely am just not gonna know off the top of my head. And that is one of them. That is very, very much one of them. Can you see American schools, guys? It's something. Knock, knock. Hey, Valis, knock, knock. Who's there? Are you going to delete your message again, Acord? Is that what you're going to do? Are you going to delete your message again? Is this what we're doing? The Geneva suggestion. I suggest you don't hurt our medics, because that would be very bad. They're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just trying to help. I think, knock knock, it says what? It says, I think she wouldn't be as offended as the yellow goddess. She would be like, give you critique or criticism. Okay. She wouldn't be as quick to being very, very frustrated. His mere existence violates so many international laws. So many. It says gullible on the ceiling. Ah, okay. Alrighty. Well, whatever. I'm not even gonna be upset at that. I'm not gonna be upset at that acorn. It is what it is. Oh man. Bella's talking to himself again. I will. You know what? I'm not. No, I'm just. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about that statement. It's fine. Believe whatever you want to believe. Believe whatever you want to believe. It's okay. Oh no. King's existence, or I guess the existence of the explosive red slime group would probably be a fundamental, what's a contradiction to so many international laws. Just a walking nuke. Oh yeah, there's a group of just like walking nuke individuals on a far off island. You do not want to mess with them. Please and thank you. I hope none of them were part of the Oozaic War, because the casualties there would have been devastating. Absolutely devastating. She's like that auntie that will be amused or be questioning what you did, and like I did mention, I think she'll be chiller than the others. That's good though. That's very, very good. I will say there is a skit that I am planning on where they may be a little bit petty towards the yellow goddess. Hopefully that's not too off theme, but I just thought it would be a little funny just to include something like that. But I will try my best to keep that in check and keep that in line in regards to the violet goddess. Lotus Unreal. Lotus doesn't believe you, Acorn. Lotus Unreal in all caps. That reminds me, I'll have to ask you a few questions about the slime gods. By all means, ask me questions. I'm going to be asking all you questions as well during after stream. I'm going to be trying to post the exact same questions. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I want to give the yellow slime, the yellow goddess mech to the original Taka's best friend. When they questioned the war, the yellow goddess decided to punish Taka instead because it would be more painful. It's just an idea for now. Oh, wait, that's actually really good. So wait, you want to give the yellow goddess mech to the original Taka's best friend? Holy crap. Wait, that's a good idea. I like that. I very, very much like that. We're back. Oh wait, did we disconnect? Stream dead must be glitch Valis. Oh, is it happening again? No. Are we disconnecting? 912. Why is this happening? It's happening so many times, guys. I don't know why it's freaking out. It's really, really weird. But are we back, guys? Yeah, it's strange. Sorry about that. Was I gone for a while, or was it for a little bit? Yeah, it's super, super frustrating. I'm so sorry that it keeps disconnecting. It was short though. Okay. We are back. Yeah, I do apologize for that. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I think it's just internet issues. But it may be one of those days where we aren't able to stream for as long. I don't know why. It's been really freaking out this month. The internet's been really, really strange. We've had a lot of DCs for some reason. But it is what it is. I'm back. What's happening? We DC'd again. Jeez. Unfortunate. But I will just keep working on it. I will do everything in my power to keep on working through this. Yeah, like, we are effing a lot. I may need to restart the router. I did restart it yesterday, but that may not have done anything too crazy. And the thing is, I tested the internet earlier today, too. And we had, like, insane internet speed and upload and whatnot. So, like, I don't know. It's being a little weird. Could even be the router itself, so I may have to check on that, too. It's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I got called by the Discord stream thingy. Yeah, that's the annoying thing too. I don't want to like spam you guys about that too. Oh well. Only a few minutes. Can you repeat what you were saying? What were we talking about in particular? What was the last thing you guys heard about? Because I was talking quite a bit. I didn't know that we disconnected. Really, really strange. Oh no, I'm not convinced yet. What? There's a difference between download speed and upload speed. Yeah, no, my upload's great. My upload and download were perfectly fine. Like, I had like 800 download, and then I had like 40 upload. So like, everything was good on my end. but it should have been okay. Like, I do know you need like a certain amount of upload to stream, and my upload was fine, very, very much fine. Here we go. Let's see. Valis, look at the wall. It says gullible, no joke, smiley face. Oh my. Hey, Lux. Hello, hello. I am so sorry for bombarding you with questions. Yeah, but I do greatly appreciate you for answering them. I'm going to be sending more questions to other people as well that are going to be like the same, probably the same ones that you got, and hopefully they're not too confusing. But thank you so much for answering those questions, Lux. Thank you. Again? Oh no. Oh yeah, we're disconnecting. Yeah, we might need to. Oh, it works. Are we disconnecting again? I do see it going crazy. Yeah, it might just be one of those days. Or it might just be one of those, what is it? It might just be one of those weeks where the internet just freaks out for a bit. So, that is out of my control, guys. That is completely out of my control. If we do end up having a lot of issues, I may just close the stream early, because I don't want it to like spam you guys with notifications and whatnot. It is annoying. Like, I know I get annoyed when that happens, and I don't want to annoy you guys either too. So we may call it early if we do disconnect more. Sorry about that, guys. Very, very sorry. It works. Bruh. Yeah, it's freaking out. It's freaking out. Did you see what I messaged? Because you keep the Violet God and has been petty towards the Yellow Goddess. Go do that. Woman needs to be humbled. Yeah, I was legit talking about that too, BK. Very, very much did say, very much was talking about that too. And it was like, it would have been funny if, what was it? Like, when the way you said that, I was picturing the Violet Goddess talking about it in that way. And I was like, oh no. That's like perfect. It like just fit perfectly. Oh no. Or works. Help me finalize some ideas I was trying to decide on. That's good to hear. That's very, very good to hear. Advise you to file a complaint regarding the internet issues. Then you may pay them for the internet, and they should provide good service. You pay them for the internet. File a issue. I mean, to be honest, Factor, that never works. We've talked about it so many times to the ISPs, and they just don't do anything about it. But I mean, our internet's been good for a while too. Like, I haven't really been disconnecting too much these last few months, but it's only like, it's been like this last week or so where we've been having really bad connection problems. So I do apologize for that, guys. I really do. But I will probably close the stream if we do like disconnect hard again. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice at all. So I do apologize for that. What internet? Phallus, look at the floor. It says blank it's devious smile from Acorn. That's not happening. I am not looking at the floor either. She's really chill, but when it comes to other gods, she can be a bit wilder with them, especially with the Yellow Goddess. She doesn't like how she behaves. Okay, I was saying, because when you said, oh yeah, that woman needs to be humbled, it was just funny because I was picturing the Violet Goddess saying in that regard. But I mean, that was good to know. It's just a joke. I made it going well. At least I'm not preceded, and I get snippy or upset if people happen to be a little prettier or fashionable than me. I like my subpar to look good. Ooh, okay. Glitch Valis pulling some wires. Yeah, Glitch Valis may be somewhere in the background, just messing with the internet. Very, very annoying. But it is what it is. We'll keep on working on this to the best we can. Oh man, yeah, a lot of questions for you guys, and hopefully I will send that to you guys in the appropriate manner. Subordinates, okay. So wait, and I get snippy or upset if people happen to be a little prettier or fashionable than me. I like my subordinates to look good. I remember the one meme that you sent to where it was like, I'm about to go out. Mom is like, well, you're not like that. You're not. It's like better slay. You know, when you see a wall on the floor and you say to yourself, I don't need it, and then the thoughts, when you say, I need it, when you see a wallet on the floor, you see someone money. Are you going to send the questions to everyone? I'm going to try to send, for the people that I did specifically talk towards Factor for like a DD, I'm going to send a question to them, or try to send it to like most of the people, because I do greatly appreciate Lux for taking out the time to answer those questions, and even got them thinking a bit more about their own DD, so hopefully that would spur some ideas for everyone as well. I'm so happy you like the meme. It fits so well. It fits so perfectly. So I was a fan of that. Oh, look at the Pikachu plushie in the corner of your room. It says $1 million for internet. Oh my god, no. I hope not. $1 million for better internet. It's so... I love ISPs having a monopoly in my local area, guys. It's great. I absolutely adore that in every way. It's fantastic. But it's whatever. It'll hopefully get better in the future. Maybe it's always been like this for a bit, guys, where some months, at the beginning of some months, it just gets really, really jank. And I can't do too much. But and then other months, it's like perfectly fine. But there's no control over that. I have no say over the matter. But we'll try our best to push through it. It does. I'm so happy. It was such... It keeps doing that. Yeah. Happened again. Yeah, I may need to just call it. It's a little frustrating. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's disconnecting so much, guys, but I may just need to end the stream a bit early. I do apologize. It's freaking out like crazy. But, hopefully we can get this resolved later on. I'll see maybe tomorrow, because I don't think we were disconnecting that much yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But I may just need to, like, I guess, end the stream for now, and hopefully see what's going on. Yeah, because it's just going to probably be like this for forever. But I do apologize, guys. Let me, I guess it'll be just an early send-off. Hopefully I can answer some more questions. I will be messaging you guys later on, too, for specific things. But, yeah, it is what it is. We'll try to move on from it. Hopefully this issue can be fixed. Yeah, I hope so, because I didn't know that this is happening. For some reason, the internet's been really, really weird. But, take it easy, guys. Stay oozy, gooey, slimy, sticky, jelly, whatever you prefer. Hopefully we get this resolved. Maybe tomorrow will be better, maybe not, but I really hope so. Goodbye, guys. So sorry about this again, but take it easy, take it easy.